friends, this is Sophie at Stutti's Cuisine. Hope you all are fine. Today I've made buns. It's hot cross buns. And as you know that it signifies the crucifixion of Christ. There are many schools of thoughts about this hot cross buns all over the world. Hot cross buns are usually served among the Christians, had during Good Friday. And some people, they even believe that the hot cross buns are to be made only on Good Friday, and even if you keep that bun for the following year, it doesn't get spoiled. That's people's belief. And also when you give it to your loved ones, it just bonds the friendship. Well, I do believe in that, because when you give anything to anyone, you give it with love. And so we want the friendship to last. But now this particular hot cross buns is available in the stores throughout the year. It's also usually had during the weekends of Easter. It's small buns with a cross on the top and with little fruits inside the bun. So the cross signifies the crucifixion of Christ. The different spices inside the bun, it signifies the embalmment which was done on Christ's death. The various oil, that signifies the allspices in the bun. And some believe that each quarter of the cross signifies different things. So the seasons. So there are many schools of thoughts of that sort. So, and it's good to read about it. So, and I made that, and it's come out perfect and so very tasty. You all must try it, okay? Thank you very much for all the subscribers. I cannot forget you. Please do comment. I love you all, and tell me how it has come out when you have tried making the buns. Okay, and now is the time to make, and you can make it any time of the year, right? Okay, and I have done it, and I'll show you how good it has come out. Here it is. You see, so please do try it. It's really worth trying it. To make your own buns and to, eat it, it's another level of eating. Okay, thank you for watching. Now the ingredients for hot cross buns. So this is for 2 batches. 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup of sugar, 3/4 to 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, goes yeast, that is 1 teaspoon. You need butter, 3/4 cup your candy peels, which gives a nice flavor to it, and also 2 tablespoons of raisins. Orange juice. I'm going to just drop the raisins and the candy peels and give it a stir, and I'll wait for it to just get soaked in it so that it blooms up. Okay, you can also soak it in rum, who wish to soak it in rum. This is orange juice. Yeast, I told you, 1 teaspoon. The traditional active dry yeast. 3/4 of a cup of warm milk and 1 teaspoon of yeast. So we are just going to mix it properly now. We wait for it to act. So I've got one here which I have already activated the yeast, and you see how it has bubbled and ready to go. We need spices, so a pinch of nutmeg. I'm going to grate in some of the orange zest. I've got this orange, I'm going to freshly grate it, and cardamoms. So it's around 3 to 4 cardamoms, that is powder. Salt, 3/4 to 1 teaspoon, or 1/8 of a teaspoon of allspice. So we're going to just drop in all the ingredients in it. You drop the salt, okay, so the cardamom, just with this, and the nutmeg. I'm going to just grate it. All spices, using just a pinch of, wow, what smell. And I'm going to put some cinnamon, a teaspoon of cinnamon powder. So here, I'm just going to give it a nice stir, okay, so that all the dry ingredients are well mixed in it, also aerating it at the same time. I'm going to do the same thing for it's the exact same measure, but I won't be putting the dry fruits in the other half which I'm making. I'll just mix it in this big bowl, and I'll come back to you. I'm going to put the sugar too. That's it all together. So now you see we have the flour mixed in, all the spices, the salt, and the sugar. So and we just gave it a whisk. Okay. You can either do it on a stand mixer or with your hand. Okay, I've put in the flour. It's going on low speed. So now I'm going to incorporate the butter. Okay. So I'm putting only 1 batch. Okay, not both the batches. The egg. So here's my first set of yeast, which is well activated. Just going to give it a whisk. And I'm going to drop in my yeast, sugar and milk in it. And I'm going to just switch it on to from low to medium, first to low. The dry fruits are drained from the orange juice and kept separate. Now the orange juice is going into the other ingredients in the mixture. The mixture is going to be turned from low speed to medium speed until it forms a nice dough. The dough is nice and done. So here I'm going to just make the fruits and the rose juice also. Put it down and switch it on. Let it mix it. Just to incorporate all the fruits into the dough. That's it. Very good. So just take it out. So here's the dough, and I'm going to sprinkle some flour on the countertop. Remove all the dough with the bend scraper. Just need it for maybe 2 minutes, and we're just going to keep it to rise when it doubles the size. Okay, just lubricate it with some melted butter. So here it goes, and we're going to cover it and keep it till it blooms or it doubles the size. Okay, be kept for at least an hour, and I'll be back. Now I'm making the liquid dough for the cross. It should be a pouring consistency. It's optional. So this is half cup of all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of sugar, and water, maybe 1/4 of a cup, but put little at a time and see how much you need it. It should be like a pouring consistency. Don't pour everything together. You can just eyeball and see, because you're going to put it in a piping bag or in any Ziploc bag to do the piping for the cross. Yeah, it should be like the pouring consistency. Okay. So here I'm going to open my bowl. Here it's nice and fluffy. It's just come up. Let's press it down. There, you see it? And I'm going to take it out. Yes. Just give it a punch. Just looks so nice, right? With those lovely fruits. Wow. That's enough. And just flatten it a little bit. And you cut it now. Half first. Then into another half. Another half here. Worried about the weight? You can weigh each one and see to take an approximate weight. About 100 each. You can also test by stretching the dough, and it will be like transparent, you know. I don't know whether you can see it. That's how you need it. Even if you don't do that, it's okay. If it doubles up, means that it's okay to go. Okay, so just take the seams together, put it down, and roll it. Some make a smaller buns out of this. Some make big, so the size entirely depends on each one. Okay, so here I've got eight buns. So you can either spray it with this on the sheet or just on this lightly. Okay, and just go with a brush. Okay, so you can just give it a small press. Okay, and just rest it for 20 minutes to half an hour. Okay, so I've prepared the glaze. I've taken my own pineapple syrup which I had. I've mixed that, maybe 2 tablespoons of pineapple syrup. I've taken 2 drops of butter flavored syrup, and along with my homemade jam, add in 2 teaspoons of honey and mix it all together. Okay, so this is kept ready for the glaze. So I'm just waiting for second proofing, and then we will put it in the oven at 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So now it depends on the heat of each oven. It differs from oven to oven. You have to keep eyeballing it after every 12 minutes. Okay, so and I'll be back here. I've got my buns and it's puffed up, and what I've done is I've put my cross dough, the mix, into a bag, tie it here. You're just improvising a piping bag. Then you're going to just give a nick of one side of the cone. Then what you're going to do is you're going to turn it around and put it the other way. Okay. So as we have finished both of it, we're waiting for the oven to preheat. I've kept it at 380 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so the crosses are very easy. You don't need to be a bakery chef to do it. And if I can do it, you can also do it, okay? So I'm just trying to put some of these little decorations on it. You get it from Wilton for decoration. You just buy it and just sprinkle it onto your cakes and anything, muffins, whatever you like. Quick egg wash, okay? Just be careful when you're doing it. Okay, that's it, and it's going to go in the oven. You all can hear the alarm of the preheating. I'm going to put it inside the oven now, okay? So there, my alarm is already ringing. I'm going to open my oven. You see? Wow. I hope you can see the right color. It's really so well baked. I've placed it here, and I'm going to put the glaze. So, slowly, while it's warm, hot, you can just put it, okay? It's fantastic. It's so tempting because it's full of flavors, you know, my homemade flavors. But people would lick the top and then go and have a bite. Wow, I don't know whom to give this now because I'm not going to eat the whole thing. I can. That's what I usually do when I'm at home. So perfect. I can cook for my Easter day, but I'm working on my Easter day. That's the saddest part of all. Isn't it sad? But we can work for the Lord, right? We can work, as long as we can work, we will work for the Lord. We will work, we will work, we will work, we will work, as the Lord has promised us the Lord. So, wow, I cannot just resist taking the first bite. Okay, we'll just wait for it to cool a little bit. Doesn't it look pretty? Wow. So here, this is just cream and icing sugar. Okay, so I just mixed it with cream and icing sugar. If you take 2 tablespoons of icing sugar, just take 1 teaspoon of cream and nicely well mix it, and you get this consistency. Okay, so not quite satisfied with a cross which I made with a dough, so that's enough, but I just want it a little more attractive, so I just thought of doing this. People would love it because it's sugary. So you can put it thick or thin as per your liking. It's up to each one's decision as to how you want the crust to be, whether it's thin or thick, okay? So you can use a piping for it, or you can even just use a spoon. And if you think there's something that is smudged in between, you can just take it out this way. Okay, no big deal. And you can just do it this way. I'll just complete this and it'll be rocket science, okay? It's like how you want the thickness and how you want the design to be, okay? Okay, done. So, I'm not a baker, but I have accomplished doing hot cross buns. So please do try it and let me know your comments. You see how good it looks? Here it is. You see how good it is? Wonderful, wonderful, Jesus is to me. Counselor, Prince of Peace, mighty God is He, saving me, keeping me from all sins and shame. Wonderful is my Redeemer, praise His name. That's really a perfect bouncy hot cross buns. So here it is. Oh my God, it's so devouring. You see? It's so beautiful. It looks so nice. It's so tempting. And I've got one over here. I'm just going to, you see? I'm going to just rake it. I don't even feel like cutting it. See? Wow. So soft. Still warm. See, so soft. I'm going to just taste it. Wow, very good. So tasty. All the flavor combined together, it's blended so well. So please try this and let me know how it has come out to be. Okay, I'm sure if I have done it so well, you can do it even more better. Thank you guys for watching this video. And please continue doing it, share it, and you all have a wonderful day with hot cross buns this week. Thank you and have a great day.